Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. So I've been hunting around to find things I need for certain projects, and I'm having one of those days where I just can't find anything. Yes, it's been frustrating me, and I've been tidying up the craft room so I can try and find it. I'm still not finding anything, so I thought I'm going to sit down and do a little bit of crafting, because then at least I've got something done. Because if I just keep searching, I'm going to feel like I haven't achieved anything by the end of the day. So I have been putting together a journal. It's taken me a while, this one. And I've been using the papers that I won from Auntie Vera Scrap and Craft. Now I won the, it's the Couture Creations Naughty or Nice pack, which included a whole heap of 12 by 12 sheets, which I've been folding and using to make the signatures. And I also got the 6 by 6 paper pad and some die cut ephemera. So out of that, I've been cutting out all the journaling cards. There's like lots of big ones in the 12 by 12 pack, and then little ones from the little paper pad pack. And I want to embellish these a little bit before I put them into the journal. So I thought we'll do a few of them today. Then at least I will have something done. So I might just start with this one. My ideas for this one is I'm going to stick Santa onto this big journaling card and make myself a tuck so I can stick it on the page, tuck behind and tuck in there. I think that'll be pretty cool to do with this one. The only thing is it's going to be a little bit big. I need to cut some of my pages down soon, but it's not going to quite fit. So I'm going to have to shorten this card a little bit. But that's okay because it will cut this gold rim off, you can see. But if we stick Santa on there somewhere, it will make another gold rim for us, so that'll be fine. So we'll start with that one. I'll just grab my glue. So, I'm just going to eyeball it. I reckon about that much will do us. And then we'll just stick that one on. Yeah, that looks a lot better size-wise. I'll just double check. I must get these signatures in the cover soon, but I am not 100% happy with them. There's still a few other pages that I want to add. Alright, so I'll just stick him on. So of course I'll leave this side unstuck. Whenever I say that, I always put glue on the wrong side. So yes, had a bit of a busy day. Did a bit of shopping this morning, and then I did do one video. But yeah, the rest of the time I've been searching for these pieces that I want. I hate that because when I want to make something, I want to make something, and it's hard to change my mind and do anything else. So very frustrating. But I'll get back and do some more searching afterwards, but I'll achieve something first. So yeah, I reckon if we stick Santa on like that. I'll just rub some of the glue bits that have gone over off before they dry too much. And that's got that off. And so that's going to be a nice tuck spot to add to the bottom of one of the pages. So yeah, I'll be able to tuck something in there quite nicely. Now I'm not sure if what I want to embellish this one with yet, so we'll leave him like that. They don't really need embellishment because the cards are so beautiful as they are, but sort of doing a slightly vintage theme, so I thought I'd add a few vintage bits and pieces. Now, I think it was this one. I reckon Santa Claus. I cut a whole lot of pictures out of a Christmas book that I had here. And I think he'll go quite nicely on there. Now, I'll ink around Santa's head. Just using my walnut stain. A good dog. I've got her little bed next to me, so I did feed her just before, so she's content, which is nice. So she's lying in her little bed. Now I'm just thinking whether I want a bit of music paper behind Santa. It's a bit big. I do quite like him as is. Now I was meant to look for cheesecloth as well, which I haven't done. It's always something I forget to bring to the table. I have some old book pages, Jane Eyre. Just rip a bit of that out. It doesn't look too bad. It's either that. I think I like the music a bit better even. So I'm just going to shorten that piece and take some of the white off. Yeah, I quite like that, so I'll just ink that. Yes, I've got so many projects that I want to get done at the moment. It's the first time that I've had like heaps of multiple projects that I've wanted to do at the same time, but it's quite fun. It's just the organisation. That looks a lot better. So I think I'll stick that down. There. Didn't get out in the garden today, which is a bit sad. Usually I get out every day. So tomorrow's another day, I suppose. The weeds can wait. That looks really nice actually. So I think that'll do for that one. Now, I've got this one. And I've got music paper again. And I've got these couple of other pictures. I just want to see which one. Got this big one as well that I want to do. I think that one will go quite nicely on here. And then I was thinking of putting, look at that, real sweet little kids under a bit of holly by the looks. That'd be quite sweet on there. Now, I do also have some other bits and pieces. I'm not sure if I want to use them or not. So we'll see. I've got some tea-dyed fabrics. I've got calico and a nice light linen there. Might try some of the linen on one of these. Just see how it looks. Sort of just winging it and then experimenting with some bits and pieces that I pulled out. Did a whole lot of tea dyeing the other day. That's why my cuticles look a bit, I don't know if you can notice, they're a bit, looks like I've been smoking in between all my fingers. I should have worn gloves. I'm just fraying the edges a bit. That's a nice little piece. Now let's just see what that will look like. if we layer that behind. Probably do with a bit of a bigger piece there. I quite like it though. Let's see what it looks like under here. Don't like it as much there, it blends in with the same colour a bit too much. What I might do is just make it a bit of a bigger piece. I'm sure we'll use that piece on something. So if we cut it this way. And that way. And fray it a bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. All right. That's probably too big. Don't want it to cover up the holly. It's a nice size coming out the sides, but I think we'll make it just a little bit shorter. So I was having a laugh on my Facebook group last night saying how, you know, whenever I'm doing stuff, I'm always thinking about what crafts I want to make. So I do the silliest things. So last night I was making a cuppa or something and I went to put the kettle back and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't going on the base. Then I realised that I was trying to put it on the base of the food processor. So I have a bit of a giggle at myself. Then I go to put it down again and basically did the same thing again. If anyone lived with me, they'd think that, yeah, I had a few issues. But it is just because I'm always thinking of crafting these days. All right, so let's ink this music paper. So I wonder how many of you guys do that as well. Find yourself doing stupid things all the time because you're too busy thinking about what crafty project you're on. It's like I always promise to feed the dog and half an hour later the poor thing's still following me around because I'm in the craft room grabbing something. I might just ink the edges of this a little bit too. It is tea dyed. That'd be nice just to grunge up these edges a little bit more. That'll do. Now I better ink that as well. So I'm hoping to get out for a walk with my son tomorrow if it doesn't rain. Go take some photos. Be nice to incorporate some nature photos into my journals at some stage. And that's better. Now I've just got to figure out whether I want the paper underneath the material or just underneath the picture. I think I like it like that. So I think I'll stick that onto the material first. I'll stick the material down last. Oops, knocking over the glue already. Just want to make sure that I'm going to get it where I want it. Yeah, that's pretty good. I suppose I should put up my Christmas tree. I can't remember what day you meant to put it up. I don't usually get into Christmas that much, but yeah, since I've started journaling, I've been buying all this Christmas stuff now. So I better put my tree up. With my purple and green embellishments. There we go. Got my tissue. Like that. Just adds a bit more to the journaling card. The journaling cards are beautiful, but as I said, I've sort of got a vintage theme going, and I think the pictures, even though they're not out of a vintage book, they just give that vintage feel, especially with the tea-dyed cloth and the music paper behind them. I might end up inking around the card itself just a little bit as well, just because I've cut it so there'd be white edges. So the ones that I don't use as tuck spots, they have this lovely pattern on the back, but because it's a vintage theme, I'll probably cover that with tea-dyed paper. If they're just going to be slipped in, this one I won't bother with because that will be stuck down to the page. This one I'll cover. It'll look really nice as a little journaling card, that one. It'll be something like that I end up slipping into there. Alright, now I've got this one. Let's start by inking this up. And don't know whether I should keep it all the music paper or whether I should use some of this and some of this. Sort of looks more festive, doesn't it, with music paper? So I might stick to that. So I'm gonna have that bit. Probably something like that. Now I just want to see what some of this eyelash trim might look like. I have a love-hate relationship with this stuff. It's very messy when you cut it. It's horrible to try and tie into knots. And it sticks to your fingers everywhere when you're trying to glue it. Not too bad. So I might just cut it a bit shorter. And people get it so it looks so neat as well, sticking out the edges. I don't. Alright, now I'm going to do what I usually do and stick the eyelash trim onto the back of the picture first. It's just what I find easier. It's a nice dollop of glue on there. There's always some strands that will get stuck, but oh well. I think that'll do. It's not too bad. Now I'll ink the music paper. So it rained a fair bit last night. It's been really good for the garden this week. The ground's nice and soft. Still warming up all right though, even with the rain. Alright, so I'll put that there. Stick that down first. Make sure I'm in frame. Get a bit carried away and forget to check sometimes. Alright, now try and stick this down. Just debating whether I want bits coming out the top or not. Get that off. Yep, that's alright like that. So now I've got to put a fair whack of glue on here to keep it stuck down. These bits up so they stick out and around a bit. Now just pull them out. A bit of glue down here so they're all wanting to stick to that, but that's alright. Just want to move them where I want them before they sort of get stuck in the one position. Yeah, that's a bit better. I reckon that can go on as a little tuck spot somewhere. Alright, now I might have time to do one more project. If I can find... Oh, that's what I have too. I forgot I had these. Don't know if they'll go on too well though. They're probably a bit big. And I've got these... It's not vellum, it's just like plastic words, festive words that are pretty cool. They might be a bit too modern though for what I'm looking for. So I'll leave them off for now. Now I did have, oh here we go, got a bag here that I've tea dyed. I should have tea dyed in there, but it doesn't matter too much. I'll probably stick that onto a page. I could even, it's a bit long to stick sideways unless I chop it a bit, which is a possibility. Or I can have it up like that on a page. So let's just have a look at what we can use on that. I do have some napkins. I think I just bought some of these today. Or they were from the op shop the other day. Yeah, I did buy some more today from Woolworths, but they're over on the other table. Got some of that stuff as well. Alright, thinking. I've got more pictures and some more of the little cards. And some of these are the bits from the ephemera pack. The Naughty or Nice ephemera pack. Something like that would look alright on there as well. And there's little banners and all sorts. Alright, well I do feel like putting some napkin on there, so we'll do that. Decisions. Kind of like in both. Actually, I'll do that one. Because I reckon if I put a picture over the top, then it won't be too busy for the picture. So, is there some way of opening it? Good question. Scissors. So pretty cool actually. You could do a lot with that. It's amazing what you can do with just the one napkin, how far they go. So, I don't think I've got my sticky here. I'll get a bit of glue on my finger. There we go, that works. I think I only had that layer. So, I don't know if I want any of the gold. I just want to rip some of it off. Quite like that, just like that, I reckon. I've got some glue stick. Should stick alright with this on here. I'm not sure, I haven't napkined these bags before. Looks alright. Now I'll just grab my tissue, I think. Just like to use a tissue, it picks up the excess glue a bit and helps me rub out the bubbles. Love using napkins, it's one of my favourite things to do these days. So it looks quite nice. Alright, now, I've got to stop moving I thought I'd put a nice little, I don't usually do that, nice little, I don't know what it is, tableclothy thingy. It's got a bit of a waterproof coating on it though, so I thought it would be perfect for a little nice bit to put under my crafting, but it, I mean, it moves all the time, which is annoying, so. I do have the deer, which I do like, but I probably should tea dye those. Oh, I've got a nice picture of Santa. It's a bit too much for me. Let's have a look what else we've got in here. They're all a bit. That one's not too bad. Not really what I want for it though. Got a stocking, that's pretty cute. And there's a lot of these hollies in the die cut pack that I got, which I really love. They look really nice on the corner of, I might even put one on the corner of that one. Unless I just collage this a bit more, would be quite nice. Okay, let's have a think what we've got. There's some lace that I like the look of in here. That would look nice somewhere. Probably should have bought out some more of it. I'll ink it up a bit and then I think it can go up there somewhere. Quite like that one on there somewhere too. That might leave that one. And then we do have lots of music paper hanging around, which I kind of like up there. Don't mind me just playing around. It's the way to do it. Now, definitely need to ink that music page and then see what I think. Other thing is, could try some more napkin. Oh, I know what would look good. I'll crack this one open. Some of this border with the holly leaves I think would be really nice up the top there. So we will take some of that off. Told you I was winging it. I don't know if we want the Mary. I think I just want the border. Try and get a bit of glue on my finger again. See if I can get this layer off. Yep. Now, so let's just put it up there. Get my small glue stick for this. I still want to see the serrated edge poking out the top, so I'll just rip the edges off. It's ripped it off a bit too much, but that's not going to matter. Makes it look rustic. That's my reasoning. Right, now thinking could rip a bit more fabric up. Now I like that light stuff. I do have some scrap bits. I've got stuff sticking to me everywhere here. I swear I'm the messiest crafter. Anyway, I'm sure you would all argue. Alright. Fray that a bit. Kind of like that for some reason. That's a bit too much. I do kind of like that though. Now, do we want book page anywhere? Let's just ink it up and see what it looks like once it's got some ink on it. Definitely looks better with a bit of ink on it. You could have it peeking out a little bit. I like the fluffiness of the fabric, so I hope I didn't have my arm in the ink then. Let's ink that up a bit more. And even a bit more. Don't mind it nice and grungy. And I'll give the lace a bit. Alright, so I will stick the lace onto this. I don't need that big a bit. Let's cut it off about there. So I might just put, no, I won't put any in the middle or else it will show through the holes. Trim this lace off a bit. Looks quite nice and fluffy. Now I'll do something like that. Now, just thinking, I do have doily. Doily will go very well. Forgot that I had some doily here. That's probably a bit much. Don't know what I'm not liking, whether it's the music sheet. I definitely like. Oh, I think I'll do it anyway. So I'll put that down first. Could make some decisions here. Got better things to do than sit here pondering whether I put it down or not for the rest of the night. That on top. Put the music sheet up a bit high, but that doesn't matter. I'll just trim this little edge off here. Still reckon I need something else. Let's have a look. Can take that off. Not too bad with the little piece of doily on there. Not liking how I cut the notes off of there because it would look alright with some notes. So I might even, maybe I could stick that over the top. Might be a slight improvement. It's the thing, if you don't like something, just stick something over the top. Not too bad. Just ink that up. So after sitting down doing this for a while, I'll feel better about getting up and going and try and find all the things I've been hunting for. It's very annoying. I only had them the other day too. That's what happens when I clean up. I'm sure we all say that as well. Now, which way is the right way? That is the wrong way, but I like the way it looks. So that's all. That looks better actually. I'm a lot happier with that. I mean, I still might find a picture that I want to stick on the front of it afterwards, but we'll see. I love the way the napkin looks. So that can just, I don't even mind if some of the words poke out a bit. Just a bit of a cut in the paper, I think. That's not too bad. I like that a lot better. So, I mean, I might collage it further even afterwards, we'll see, but don't want to overdo it and really not like it, so I think that's probably almost enough. Actually, I might see if I've got some tea-dyed bits like that, because one of them down there would actually look quite nice, but it definitely needs to be a bit of a different colour than that one. And I didn't bring all my other ones out, so I do have... Yeah, no I don't. Oh, I've got my doily bit. No, I don't like that. So yeah, might look for a tea-dyed white one of these and stick it there. Could even put some bling in the middle or something. I think that would look really nice, so I might leave it there. So we'll just recap on what I've done, the mess I've made. Just move some of that out of the way. So we've got that one. So that's going to be a tuck spot that we stick to the page and have a tuck in there as well. Like that. And I might end up sticking some of the holly or something on there because I think that'd look quite nice. And then we've got this one. As I said, I'm going to back these ones with some tea-dyed paper so they can be journaled on. I love the little pictures out of the book. And these journaling cards are just perfect to add bits to. And that big one. And then we've got Santa Claus's head. Love that one too. And then last of all, we've got a bag that we're going to stick to the page, and we can stick a bookmark or something in that one, which will be great. So it's turned out alright in the end. Might just ink around the edges too. Alright, looks like my battery's flashing, so I better go. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.